everything's showing up all of a sudden. Apparently.
This is the season. Spring has come. And apparently springing is springing some games. Does that make sense? We're back.
Part 2 of Monday Raw. Raw is Thriftdweller pickups.
Whoever said that, I can't remember who said it. Thank you, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I have a lot of comment responses for the video game room tour diary. Part 1, there's a lot of questions I realized. Like, where do you sit? Get a bigger TV.
Yeah. Or when we're out and people are just responding to how much cool stuff we find, and they start, you know, complaining where they live there's nothing, and we feel really lucky.
Yeah, right. If you saw all the times you went to the thrift store and there's like nothing. And we just edit those parts out.
Yeah, but I think we just have a better percentage, though.
Maybe, I would assume maybe we do. Anyways, part 2 of the pickups. This is everything else you didn't see in part 1. First, I was at Salvation Army. They have this game. I think 64-bit Matthew got this one recently. But there was no game inside and they couldn't find the game, so I asked them, can I have the case for free? And they said yes. Not knowing that there was a memory card. This one was owned by Timmy. Timmy.
More names.
I'm collecting all these people's childhoods. But free case, I guess I don't have the game. If anyone has the game out there, we are taking donations. I went to the thrift store about 2 times this weekend. And I'm always like, they have the display, but there's always like behind in the workbench area, they have a bunch of stuff there. And that's where I always tend to look. That's how I found that Action 52 that Matt picked up. But I also found this, Zelda 2. The Adventures of Link, sorry, Zelda 2, yes. This one was released on the Game Boy Advance a long time ago. Really nice box. It came with everything in it, all the you know, inserts and stuff. He wanted to sell it to me for like $5, and I said, that's a lot for an empty box. It comes with a manual and everything too, right? And so I was able to bundle that Digger T-Rock for the Nintendo. This game, he was asking $9 for it, so I was able to get it down to 10. So still, it's like I paid $5 for that, but I got this game for $5 as well. I've never played this game before. Have you?
I haven't. That's the first time I've heard this game.
I just wanted to bundle it with something. So if you played Digger T-Rock, please comment.
It either sounds like a bad game or a really cool game.
Like I said, I found that empty Link box, and I go to the... We've mentioned him before, the vendor beside this guy, the Asian vendor we call him.
Anyway.
I found a Zelda 2 Link, or yeah, Zelda 2 Adventures of Link. He wanted $13 for it. I got him down to... Well, I bundled this with another game I'll show in a minute. So, there you go. Adventures of Link 2. So I completed the box, which I love doing that type of stuff. I feel like Indiana Jones. Like I said, I did bundle it with Ice Climber, which is a fun game for the Game Boy Advance. $7 or $7.50 each, sorry. $7.50 a piece for those 2 games. I found an instruction manual for Robotech for the Super Nintendo. Just the manual. It was $1, and I thought it was an Enix game. I'd kick myself if I found the box and cartridge, but no manual, so I picked it up for $1. Anyone out there, if you know what it is or you want it for your own, let me know. You maybe do a trade with that. Today I went to the video game store. I picked this up a long time ago, sorry. It's just in the pile, but I wanted to show everybody again. Lunar, the Silver Star for Sega CD. That one was for 24-bit Game Reviewer. He wanted to check it out today. So if I ever sell this, buddy, it's going to you. So like I said, I saw a 24-bit Game Reviewer today. We did a trade. I traded him a Ninja Gaiden 3 and a Star Tropics for the Nintendo. And I got a couple games off. Pebble Beach Golf Links, thank you very much. It's a golf game for the Saturn. I don't care. I don't have any Saturn games. So this is awesome to me. I'm super happy to have it. It's complete. The main reason for the trade was to get my Panzer Dragoon. Super happy to have that off my wanted list. It is the least rare of the 3, I think. There's like Panzer Dragoon 2 and then there's the Saga one. I'm happy to have it. Like I said, I've been on a very good Sega Saturn kick right now. And I'm very happy to put that in the collection. I still have so many games to play right now. I'm still trying to finish Rook's Adventure for the Sega Saturn. So this is on the backlog to be played. If you played Panzer Dragoon, please comment. I've heard this is like supposed to be one of the best games on the Sega Saturn. Agreed?
It's really good, yeah. They ended up re-releasing it on PS2. Yeah, fun times with that game.
This is from P&P Games, our favorite video game store.
Wink.
That goes to be sponsored in 2015.
Yeah.
I traded in my Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo, my loose copy. I have 2 copies of that game. Very hard to do it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But I was able to get another game from my wanted list. Shining Force 2 in the most beat up box you could ever see. But it's Shining Force 2 complete in box. Manual's kind of beat up. There's the cartridge. I might make a reproduction cover for this thing. Just because this box is so beat up. Actually, it's not that bad. It's this part that looks really bad. So, traded in a Final Fantasy 2 for that. And I've been looking for Shining Force 2 for a long time. Matt had it when he came in the city, but it wasn't complete in box. But now I think about it, I probably should have made him an offer on it. Because I haven't seen it since today. But thank you, Alex, for holding that one for me too at P&P Games. That's awesome. P&P, your source for retro video games in Winnipeg. See, like that?
Yeah. The #1 source in Winnipeg. Micro what?
And probably the crown jewel of this week's pickups, Cowboy Kid, complete in box for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, this game, he wanted $75 for it. He's a nice guy.
He's nice.
People have trouble bartering with him, but you have to understand where he's coming. And you have to be kind of firm with him. He wanted $75 for this game, but I think the game cartridge itself, if you go on eBay right now, they sell for like $90. Like literally sold cartridges for Cowboy Kid. They're selling for $90. So $75 for a complete box is not that bad. Came in the bag, I guess, the original bag. There it is, Cowboy Kid. It's not bad. There it is. It's supposed to be a fun game. Comes with the manual, which is sideways. There it is. And the manual's still in pretty good shape. I'm happy about that. And it came with the Nintendo Power Post. But like I said, the box is in pretty decent shape. I'm not, $75 is not bad considering there was an original price tag on it for $10. Sale price.
I wonder what store is that.
Very happy to add that to the collection. I don't know what the value of this game is, and the reason I put values of my games like at the bottom of the screen is just for curiosity's sake, not like I'm trying to resell it or anything like that. Just people always ask, oh, what's that worth? So I always kind of look it up for curiosity reasons. There you have it, the end of part 2 of Raw Pickups 34. I guess that one would be 34.
34, yeah.
We're doing this 2 parts in one day, sorry. But yes, we've reached 1,000 subs. Thank you very much again. That's awesome. I'm very happy about that. I know I said I was trying to slow down on these pickups. It's not working.
It's not. Everything's showing up all of a sudden.
This is the season. Spring has come. And apparently springing is springing some games. Does that make sense? I'm also planning on doing a video game room tour diary part 2. A lot of questions people ask. Anyways, I gotta get to cleaning this room. So from Nate,
Lesser,
peace. Thank you for watching.
reverting back to peace.
It's natural. So Lester and I are trying to decide what to do for our 1,000 subscriber video. We'll make everyone some chili.